Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. Leaders supporting William Ruto are finding the ground very hostile to them. Yesterday, Kenya Kwanza leaders led by Boni Aluale and Cleophas Malala were badly heckled in Kakamega County. Some few hours ago, as I speak, one of our fans here has sent me a short clip from Nyakach constituency in Kisumu County. From the clip, it's very clear Tom Ojienda, the Kisumu senator, is finding the ground very hostile. Ojienda is among Azimio leaders working with William Ruto's government. He has found the ground very hostile to him. Before we have a look at that clip, let me say this. For those who may not know, we are having a fundraising here for one of our fans here who has got a relation of his admitted at Medihill Hospital, Parklands, for kidney transplant. The fundraising is aimed at raising 1 million Kenya shillings. The total cost of the transplant is 2 million Kenya shillings. So far, the family of this fan here, let me show you. So far, the family of Nudin Salash has raised about 1 million Kenya shillings through a fundraising they did on Saturday, 13th May 2023, and through NHIF. So the balance is 1 million Kenya shillings. And I know we can help them raise that 1 million here without spending, or rather taking so many days. And already I've seen some of you sending your donations and contributions, which is very encouraging. Any other person who would want to send a contribution, the number is 0722 735 065. Send all your contributions to that number in order to save this soul. So far, I've seen some individuals here, the likes of Joseph Mukabana, Charles Malinda, among a host of others, sending their contributions. God bless you as you continue helping save this soul. Now back to the short clip from Nyakach. Have a look at this. That's how the situation is. And I won't be wrong to conclude that as time goes by, any person who will be talking about William Ruto's government, any leader who will be talking about William Ruto's government, praising Ruto's government, that's a leader who will be seen as mad. If you look at all the governments that have ruled Kenya since independence, without any fear of contradiction, this one is the worst. This one is the worst. Look at the individuals serving as cabinet secretaries in Ruto's government. These are individuals who do not even qualify holding a post, an MCA position. They don't even qualify holding the least position in government, not even a sweeper in the government. And that's a story we have really been discussing in this forum for so many months and days now. So this is a government that is failing because William Ruto has appointed people who are not fit holding public offices. That's why the government is failing. And then secondly, if you look at William Ruto himself and his deputy, are they worth holding public offices? That's also an issue that if Kenyans really answer that question accurately, then they'll just understand, hey, why we are here. Is Ruto and his deputy worth holding public offices? In fact, for those who have forgotten, Rigathi had a 200 million case that even the courts had found him guilty. Upon being sworn in office, that case actually, the case turned upside down, and the money that had been confiscated by asset recovery was returned to Rigathi Gachagua. We are seeing corrupt individuals who had tax evasion cases some years back. Those cases are being dropped and they're being given government jobs. That's a government that completely cannot perform. And besides all that, Ruto, from his past track record and from what he's saying now as the president, it's very clear William Ruto is giving too many promises he is not able and will not be able to deliver. So it appears William Ruto's main intention is actually just to go around the country lying and cheating Kenyans. That's what is coming out very clearly, ladies and gentlemen. And also, just 8 months in office, you are just seeing the kind of confusion going on in this government, where you find a cabinet minister talking of things that are very irrelevant to his ministry. We have seen leaders or other cabinet secretaries such as Moses Kuria, Lenturi. We have seen quite a lot. A roads minister actually trying to enforce policies in health ministry. Total confusion in William Ruto's government. Back to Tom Ojienda's clip. That confirms that leaders who joined William Ruto, and more so from Luo Nation, they are just counting their days in parliament. If an election was to be done, most definitely they will be sent home. And that goes on to send a clear warning to leaders still joining William Ruto that the voting patterns in Kenya have not changed much. Areas that have been supporting Azimio Raila Odinga, they have got very high possibility. Or rather, let me put it this way, areas that have been supporting Raila Odinga and Azimio, chances are still very high that if in the event of an election, they will still support Raila Odinga, or any leader will be supported by Raila Odinga. So any leader in Azimio areas joining William Ruto's government, that's a leader committing a political suicide. And I'm saying that based on what we are seeing on the ground. Look at what is happening in Western. Look at what is happening in Nyanza. The ground is becoming very hostile. And even on the mountain, we have seen even the people telling their leaders not to pass Finance Bill 2023. And we have also even seen people on the mountain and even in Kalenjin Rift Valley complaining that William Ruto has shortchanged them. Ruto lied to them. Ruto promised them a lot, but is delivering to them nothing. All those are just confirmations that Ruto is getting it completely wrong. Leaders supporting William Ruto will find it very hard getting re-elected. That's something coming out very, very clearly. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. And before I go, please let's contribute to the medical kitting. Let's help this individual get a kidney transplant. Send all your contributions to that number below. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you. God bless Kenya.